All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Nicole. Can you hear me? It's Ron. It's 10 o'clock, and this is Fox 10 Talks. And we're starting with a story that, as you can imagine, is sending shockwaves through one Valley neighborhood. A toddler shot outside a home in this part of the city. And this morning, police are still actively searching for the gunman. So we are going to try to get you the very latest information on all of this. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ron Hoon. This is really a busy day. Glad you're with us. If you're watching on YouTube, you can join the chat right now. If this is your first time watching, be sure to say hi. We have plenty coming up on that story. It's the 1-year anniversary, by the way, of the fires over in Southern California. We're going to get some perspective on that. And then we've also got this poll question for you. Here we go. Millions of barrels of Venezuelan oil appears headed to the U.S. What do you think? 66% say, look, if we pay for it, it's fine. It's good for them. It's good for us. 5% say it's better than sending the oil to prop up Cuba. And 29% say, I don't support the capture of Maduro, and I don't want their oil. So once again, there's the QR code, and you can join the conversation. We'll get your feedback and some of your comments coming up a little bit later with Dave this hour. But for right now, let's get you the very latest on this story that I think really has, we have plenty of a level of violence. We all wish it was going down here in the city. I mean, dramatically a lot. But what a shocker to hear that a little toddler was hit in gunfire. So we're going to go to Nicole. Our Nicole Krasean was doing a great job. Let me punch up her graphic here on Graphics 2 with Nicole on the phone. Trying to punch up Nicole on the phone right now. And she does join us. Nicole, I know you were working this story yesterday. Give us a little, let's start first with the basics. When did it happen? More likely, where did it happen? And what do we know so far?
They were called out for what they originally thought was a domestic violence incident. And when they showed up to the scene, there was this we don't have confirmed yet whether it was a boy or a girl. I've seen a lot of chatter online from potential family members indicating that it is a little boy, but police has not confirmed that yet with us. But little boy that had been shot, and a witness that we talked to on scene said it happened just a little after noon, and that he was hit in the face. So again, not something that police have confirmed with us, but that seems to be what the witness believes and what some other people that we've spoken to off camera have said as well, which, as you mentioned, just horrific to think about a little kid getting caught in the middle of this. It appears that there was a person or people who were on
By the way, yeah, you're cutting out just a little in and out. Go ahead and make that last point again. I'll just let our audience know Nicole's working a story over in Southern California, so she's on the road, and the phone may go in and out a little bit. But go ahead. What was that last thing you were trying to say?
We've heard going in and out still, or are we in a good spot?
I think we got you now. Go for it.
Okay, great. Okay, so yesterday about a little afternoon they were called in, which is part of the reason why police have said that this is such a brazen act, because it was the middle of the day. It was outside a townhome, little toddler. We've been hearing police face, but that's what it seems to indicate from post intentionally that was on the scene. It was said that there were multiple people that were with the child, including who she believed to be the children's parents, but they are not involved. The suspects, who we believe to be other people, not parents, not necessarily guardians, left the scene. The witness mentioned a white vehicle, but police were not able to confirm that. So a lot of things that police still working to confirm with us, but at the heart of it, you've got this little toddler that was hospitalized. We are told that he's going to be okay, but what a traumatic situation in the middle of. And of course, someone deciding to open fire, and whether on purpose or accidentally hitting this toddler, but now police still searching for that person or people, because again, seems like maybe they left in a vehicle, so there might have been a driver as well as the person who had the gun.
Were we able to determine, were the shots fired from a vehicle, more like a drive-by, or was the gunman, or I guess we're still trying to determine possibly two gunmen out there in the street? What about that?
So I will tell you, there has been some video that has been circulating that we have seen. We have not been able to air it yet. We're still trying to kind of get the permission from whoever's video it is. We're still trying to follow those proper channels, but we have seen some video of what we believe is the situation, and it appears that it was someone who got out of a car and was outside of the townhome and shot from near the street or the curb. So this wasn't a drive-by situation. This was, from what we have seen on video, a situation where they were outside of the car and then maybe got back in the car as they left. But it's kind of hard from the video to tell exactly what's going on, because the person is in the corner of the video, and again, we're still trying to vet that video, but we have seen that it's someone who was outside of the townhome. Does not appear to be just a driving by and continuing to drive. And that's what the witness on scene told us too, that there were people that were outside of the vehicle and then got back in the vehicle and then left the scene.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure we're efforting as much as we can to get that video, because that really could provide some clues. And 480-WITNESS is the phone number. We always like to remind people, anybody who has any kind of clue, you can remain anonymous. And it's just it's a shocking story, even in a city that's seen some pretty bad levels of violence over the course of the last few years. Nicole, thank you.
Of course.
And we always appreciate you coming on Fox 10. What's your California story today? What are you guys working on?
Well, I don't want to spoil anything because it's a special project that we're working on, but it'll be airing. It should be airing either later this week or next week. Yeah. And all I will say about it is a continuation of a murder case that we are covering extensively. So. Wow.
Okay. All right. Very good. Nicole, thanks very much. We can all speculate as to what that might be. That's Nicole on the phone. Celeste, good morning. Isabella, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And hold on here. Look at that. Okay, there's full Bella and half Celeste. There's a little bit of me.
We're all matching in purple.
We are all in purple, Ron.
Oh my gosh,
goodness.
I did not realize that.
Was
wow.
Okay. Yeah, you know what it is? It's in, what's the opposite of honor? It's the opposite of honor of Damon Williams, the Huskies quarterback, announcing last night that after he had signed a contract with Washington, this has never happened in the new era of college football, after he signed the contract, now he wants to enter the transfer portal.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how that can even happen. He's put out a statement saying he was going to enter the transfer portal, but I don't think you can because the university says they're going to legally hold him to his contract.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, then no contracts for any player in college football will ever be worth the paper they're written on.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to leave
anytime
in the middle of a season if you want to. So maybe that's why we're all purple.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, and coincidentally, and I don't know if it's all this transfer portal talk, but this video on my algorithm on Instagram popped up, and it was Tom Brady. This sports reporter asked Tom Brady, "What do you think about the transfer portal?"
Yeah.
And would you have entered the portal if you were back at Michigan?
Good question.
You know, that's what he asked him, and he said, "No."
Okay.
Because what we're teaching our kids is not to grow and to learn and to be part of a team. Right. We're saying you go and you can jump ship whenever you want and, you know, and look for the grass is greener.
Well, we're going to have more of a chance to talk about that as the morning goes on.
Yes, we are.
Because, it's a big talker today, that's for sure. But let's get on to the other topic this morning, which is Syleste, Bella.
Sir.
You guys know it's 1 year to the day that the fire broke out that killed so many people and destroyed so many homes in Southern California. First, the Palisades fire, and then the fire that hit up in Altadena, the Eaton fire. Bella, I know you've kind of been looking into it. What can you share with us here 1 year later as to what's going on?
Yeah, well, this is the anniversary of two of the most devastating and catastrophic fires in the state of California's history. It's been a year, and I just want to lay the land of how this first happened. There was already a particularly dangerous situation weather warning put out by the National Weather Service. So the conditions were unfortunately perfect for fire to spread. It was so dry, it was so windy. And so when that first fire broke out, which was the Palisades fire, actually happening on New Year's Day, it was under control, but come the 7th, a year ago from today, it just reignited. It was devastating. Unfortunately, both of these fires put together that did reignite on the same day, over 31 lives were claimed, and over 18,000 structures